Okay, please excuse my tripod. That's just my... Though when the hair blows in my wind, I am Sarah! I'm gonna lock the doors. So... Anyway. Okay. So I am in the parking lot of Lifetime Fitness right now because I was on Snapchat this morning and an ad popped up for Lifetime Fitness, and I've been that bitch who's been clicking ads lately. Like, I don't know, I've been feeling spontaneous like Jim Carrey and Yes Man. I just forgot I was like recording and thought I was just talking to one of my friends and was saying we should have a yes night sometime. So whoever's watching this, you, me, yes night, let's go. Wow, I have not had enough caffeine to be this annoying today. But I'm about to go to my refresher, a Trente, who knows? Fuck, what was I gonna say? Okay, so I was on Snapchat and an ad came up for Lifetime Fitness, and it was offering like a 30-day trial membership to it, which I was like, oh, like, cool, because I just moved here and I was literally making a list of all of the gyms I wanted to join, but they're all like one, like a rock gym, a yoga studio, like blah 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 blah, and then Lifetime literally has all of those, and I was like, oh, a 30-day free trial, that sounds too good to be true. It was. So I like signed up and I just put like my name and email, and I was like, oh, they're not even asking for like my credit card information, like perfect. And then somebody called me from Lifetime and was like, oh, would you like to schedule your tour of the facilities and like a meeting with like the account manager? And I was like, oh yeah, sure. And so I did, and that's where I was just now. So I had a meeting, and he like showed me around the one. It's nice as fuck. It like I deadass was like, I am too gross to be here. Like, I almost didn't put on makeup today. I'm also wearing denim shorts just to make it very clear, because I wasn't sure if they might be like, would you like to try working out? And like, I wanted to be very clear that like, that was not what today is about, even though I was going to a gym. And so I went, and then we were talking, and he showed me all the facilities, and literally like there's like a rock wall, there's yoga, there's Pilates, there's like a giant weight room, and he was just like, yeah, like it's really big, like even at our busiest times there's like and like we were pretty, ow. Maybe that's a bad sign. I was talking about how much we were vibing and I hit my head. Maybe that means that he was faking it to get money out of me because he's a salesperson. His name was Joshua. I called him Josh because we're friends. And my screen just like went black. Hopefully it's still recording. He was young. He was like our age, which just already so much anxiety, like, cause like, you know, when you go somewhere and you have to talk to someone and they're like a parent, and you're like, I'm 22 years old, but like I still am afraid to tell you that I smoke weed. I shouldn't tell Josh I smoke weed either. But so yeah, so we give the tour of the facility and it was amazing, and it was like really nice, and I was super excited. And then he like let me into his office and he was like, oh, like now the fun stuff, and I was like, yay, and like walked in and he was like, wow, I've never seen someone like so excited to talk about pricing. And like, keep in mind, I thought I was getting like a 30-day trial, and then we would like actually spend like the cashish. And so I was kind of like, oh, whatever, like I like numbers, because I do, I'm a numbers person. I like listening about pricing and seeing if it's fair and if you're getting a good deal or a bad deal. I also fucking love Monopoly. I played it with my family this weekend and I won because I'm the best. Anyway, and so also my membership is like a very fair price. It was $90 a month for half, to like have access to half their gyms, or $100 to have access to all 4 of their gyms in town. And like, it was a very fair price. But then he was like, oh yeah, we're giving a discount on like the starter fee, and like he was like, you could get it for like $59 and you get this and this, or you can get it for like $185 and like do this and you get all these perks. And I was like, okay. And then he was like looking at me like, and I was looking back at him just like, and then he was like, so which one? And I was like, well, do I have to decide right now? Because this was like how you would start your membership. So I was like, oh, this is like 30 days from now. And I was like, oh, do I have to decide like right this second? And he was like, no, we can like wait a few minutes. And I was kind of like, okay. But then he like didn't click off the screen and just like kept looking at me. And I was like, I'm confused. And then like, I was just sort of like, well, like, do I have to do this before getting like the 30 days free? And he was like, what? And I was like, yeah, like the ad, because he had asked me and I got in, like how I heard about them, and I was like, oh, honestly, I was a Snapchat ad. And he was like, oh, I didn't even know he had those. And I was like, good marketing. And he went, oh, thanks, I did it myself. And I went, I bet you did. And that's when I was like, oh, this guy's cool, he can joke around. And he was still cool, but like we just had a terrible miscommunication, and there was just a lot of awkward, like, of him being like, so give me $60, and me being like, why? And it, like, and in both of our minds we were like, what's going on here? And so then I left. But he gave me, because I was like, and that was the thing, I couldn't even pull up the ad because I was like, it was on Snapchat, like I don't know how to get it to play again. And I was like there, like clicking through my stories, like I don't know how to like show you like that. And he was like, I believe you, I just like, and I was like, I'm not expecting you to honor like a fucking lie I told you. And he was like, no, I believe it's very possible, I just like don't know about that. And so like I'm trying to figure out like how, like what it was. But in the end he gave me like a 7-day pass, so that I can, because I was like, well, if we're being honest, I don't want to spend $60 because any gym I've ever been a member to, I've gone like once and then never gone again. So a 30-day free trial was legitimately me seeing if I would like had the motivation yet as like a college grad to fucking get out my ass and go to the gym like twice a week. And like going to the gym is such a strong word. There's a fucking water slide back there, like. So he gave me a 7-day pass, which was perfect because I leave for a cruise in like 6 days. And so this week I can live it up. But I don't get access to the pool, which means I don't have access to the water slide for free, which they fucking do on purpose because they know. So now I have a 7-day pass to Lifetime. And as I was leaving his office, he said, he was like, oh, well, do you need a locker? And I like was like, what the fuck? No, because I like didn't put anything in a locker, so why would I need to take anything out of a locker? And then as I was like, no, I don't need a locker. And he was like, okay, well then, like, I'll see you around. And he opened the door and was like, okay, enjoy your workout. And I was like, you think I came here to work out in my oh, I'm wearing a seatbelt, in my denim ass, army ass, denim ass, 3 buttons ass, as I live in Texas. So my phone was overheating when I finished filming that, and now I'm leaving the parking lot, and so I shouldn't be on my phone. But yeah, that bitch ass thought I was there to work out. When you get to Starbucks and it's not a fucking drive-through, what the fuck? Hi, can I just get a Trente strawberry acai refresher, please? Thank you. But yeah, I was at Lifetime with Josh, and when he was leaving, he was like, okay, well, enjoy your workout. And I was like, bitch, I am wearing cut-off denim shorts. That was it. I don't think there was a good ending to that story. I was thinking about how I'm gonna like post it, and like there's no moral other than I got 7 days at Lifetime. But yeah, basically Josh was cool about it, and he told me, he gave me like his cell phone is like on his card, and he was like, if the Snapchat app pops up, then take a screenshot and just like send me a text because I want to see it, because like I have no idea what that is. And so I was like, yes, Josh, yes, Joshy, baby, love, daddy, yes, I will do that for you. My biggest fear is that they can hear me through the Starbucks window right now. I'm so short. I was like, just about to Google where the nearest gas station is. Fucking millennials, am I right? Thank you. This will be my, oh, I'm in reverse. Anyway, the Starbucks guy saw me filming, and so this will be my last vlog because I'll be killing myself as soon as I reach the honeymoon suite. Bye.